So here I have Ethan Pilcher.
What's up, guys?
Went to high school with him in Deer Creek in Edmond, Oklahoma. First year at SNU.
Sure.
Today we're going to be talking about how solving their problem is not always their problem. So I'm going to read this little excerpt from our book, Getting to Yes.
Let's go. Seems like a great book.
So, a final obstacle to inventing realistic option lies in each side's concern with only its immediate interests. For you as a negotiator to reach an agreement that meets your own self-interest, you need to develop a solution that also appeals to the self-interest of the other. Yet emotional involvement on one side of the issue makes it difficult to achieve the detachment necessary to think up wise ways of meeting the interests of both sides. We've got enough problems of our own. They can look after theirs. There also frequently exists a psychological reluctance to accord any legitimacy to the views of the other side. It seems disloyal to think of ways to satisfy them. Short-sighted self-concern thus leads a negotiator to develop only partisan positions, partisan arguments, and one-sided solutions. So basically this is talking about how when we're in a negotiation, we tend to only think about ourselves and like what we can gain from the negotiation, what we're going to get out of it.
Okay.
And rarely do we ever think about like, how can I meet my needs but also meet theirs, coming to like a win-win agreement.
Yeah, that's tough to do because we as people are generally selfish in that way. We want what's best for ourselves, and that's just like human nature. It's hard to think about others without putting yourself first, I think.
Yeah, so, I mean, something I can think about is like, say you're driving down the road and you see a man on the side of the road with a sign.
Yeah.
You're thinking, I mean, this isn't necessarily negotiation, but you're thinking, okay, he's got a sign that says help wanted or
Yeah,
help
it's
needed.
going to save me time by not going to him rather than giving him some of my time.
Well, I was
help
thinking
him.
like, say, it says anything helps.
Yeah.
Say you've only got $5 in your wallet. You were like, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and get myself some lunch.
For sure.
But instead, he's needing that help. So you give him the money that you don't necessarily need. And you can still go, obviously, get food if you have a debit card or whatever.
For
You're
sure.
gonna spend that cash.
Yeah, that's a great example. Yeah, that's good.
So, I like in here when it says, it talks about emotional involvement. A lot of the times when we're talking about like negotiations, we try to keep our emotions out because we're trying to get what we want. In the first couple of chapters, we talked about getting to yes is like how we can better ourselves in negotiating to where we're not letting them see our emotions, we're not letting ourselves get upset in negotiations or out of control.
This is kind of like a sales book, like you're
almost.
working on
I mean,
sales.
just working on talking, like
Okay.
mainly like say you're in like an office.
It's like benefiting you while also giving them what they need.
Yeah, so like you're the
Okay.
owner of a company and you're trying to get X amount of money for X amount of supplies, but they're not wanting to give the amount of supplies for how much you're wanting to pay.
Right. So you just gotta find a way to benefit
Yeah.
the company while also giving them what they
So,
need.
let's say you're selling lemonade. It's a lemonade
Lemonade
stand.
stand.
It's a large cup.
Make it
for,
bank.
Large cup for $5 or a small cup for $3.
Okay.
Well, I've only got $3.50 in my wallet, and I say I'm already paying more. Can I just get the large cup for $3.50? Can you just maybe fill it up not as much?
That's fair.
So that would be a win-win negotiation there.
That is fair. That's a very good example. Making the gains of the lemonade stand. I dig it.
Thanks for doing business.